We'll give Dan Tim McCready. Nobody took him. How's that? What?
He's got nothing.
Well,
nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Our cameraman, Nate Hartman, said he was going to go with Daniel Hilzebeck. There's a little bit of sentimental value there. Nate, for years, was the videographer at Marshalltown Speedway. Got to see Hilzebeck back when he ran some Iowa stuff in an IMCA stock car and modified.
The Dustin Jarrett fan club there, P.O. Box, Marshalltown, Iowa. What's the zip code there? You ought to know that by now.
I do.
5, okay. Hey, how about all the Missouri fans coming out tonight? Great. Missouri drivers. We got fans here from all over the country here tonight. Dustin, Are you ready, my friend? The Cowboy Classic about to go Cowboy up here at Lucas Oil Speedway.
45 laps is the distance, $6,000 on the line. Dylan McCowan on the pole, Jonathan Davenport to the outside. This is your Dixie Chopper. Feel the thunder. Jonathan Davenport is your leader at the end of lap number 1. Tyler Bruning in second. Dylan McCowan third. James, they reworked this track ever so slightly before those modified B-mains, and man, it looks really, really sporty right now.
Right now, Jonathan Davenport about 2 car lengths the advantage into turn number 1. Tyler Bruning in second. Dylan McCowan runs in third. And he is a late model rookie. He started back at Votto back in January. Chris Simpson and then Spencer Hughes, Ricky Weiss going door to door. Out at turn 4, it's still JD out in front looking, as been mentioned, for his 67th career win in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
Thought about going 3 wide back there in that battle for the 4th spot. 4 cars under a blanket. Chris Simpson in the 32. The 39 is T-Mac. Tim McCready. Ricky Weiss in the 7 and Spencer Hughes in the 11 on your screen. That is 5th, 6th, 7th, and now Ricky Thornton Jr. is going to toss his hat in the ring as well. There goes RTJ down to the inside, going to try to work by Spence and grab the spot.
They're about a half a track behind the tail end of the field as Davenport will lead him in the 1. Bruning, McCowan, they have pulled away. Chris Simpson 4th, Ricky Weiss, or Tim McCready runs in 5th, and it's Weiss, Hughes, Thornton, Tyler Urban, Jimmy Owens, as you see RTJ working that Midwest Shima DeLorean spoiler on the bottom. There's Simpson and McCready. They'll go door to door, and McCready will throw the slider in there in turn 4. Whoa! He nearly ended up in Springfield on that one.
He washed way up the racetrack right there, did Tim McCready. Gives that position back up to Chris Simpson as we have got 6 laps scored, 39 laps to go in the Cowboy Classic, the opener of the 2023 Show Me 100. Here comes T-Mac back down to the inside of Chris Simpson, going to try to take that position away. James, that's a battle for 4th.
Out of turn number 2, it's not letting him get away as Tyler Bruning. You see the battle here between Chris Simpson, Tim McCready, and Ricky Weiss. And now they have picked up the tail end of the field here in about 3 or 4 more laps. And right now, the last car on the lead lap, Daniel Hilzebeck, is all 24 starters still remaining in this race. And now's the chance, Dustin, for Tyler Bruning and Dylan McCowan. As they're on the bottom through the middle, they're 2 and 3 wide here in the back, and here comes Davenport, and he'll meet up with the back of the field at a turn 1.
Yeah, Bruning's actually gained just a little bit of ground on him here over the course of the last couple laps, holding steady about a 0.7 of a second advantage now, but it was almost double that. It was about 1.4 seconds. Just a handful of laps ago. The good news for race leader Jonathan Davenport is the first couple cars to go 1 lap down are running at the bottom of the track. Just as we say that, Hilzebeck washes up the racetrack. That's going to present a challenge for your race leader.
Need I say, full beards lead the peach fuzz into turn 3. All right? Here comes Davenport. Here comes Bruning. Here comes McCowan behind Larry Ferris, the reigning track champion here. And they work the outside into turn number 1. 34 laps to go. 11 in the books down the back straightaway. And Tyler Bruning, can he finally do it? Came close at Mississippi Thunder last year and at Knoxville, trying to get that first national touring victory. Whoa, that was close for JD.
Yeah, there's Larry Ferris, the defending track champion here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Washed up the track just a little bit right in front of him. Ferris, though, going to go back down to the bottom of the speedway. That's him in that black and blue 51. Daniel Hilzebeck, the Earlham, Iowa driver. Next driver to go 1 lap down on that Capital Race car, the red 22 on the inside of the speedway. Davenport able to make quick work of him, and just like that, Davenport's lead back up to 1 full second.
In every position, very important. Again, this is not like Knoxville. In Knoxville, it's the best of the 2 nights. Here, it's 2 nights combined. Here's Chris Simpson. Here's Tim McCready, 32 and 39. As we have 31 laps to go, Davenport is led from the drop of the green flag in the Racing for Heroes start zone, and he stretches it out down the back straightaway. And the final car on the lead lap is Hudson O'Neal.
Best battle on the track right there on your screen. That battle for the 4th position. Chris Simpson has it. Tim McCready still trying to get back by. Remember, James McCready was able to throw a slider on him and work around Simpson about 5 laps ago, but he slid up the racetrack. Simpson dove back down underneath of him and reclaimed that spot. And those 2 drivers battled just a few car lengths behind your 3rd place car, the 8 of Dylan McCowan. This time by James, 30 laps remaining, 15 down, 30 to go. It's Davenport, Bruning, McCowan, Simpson, McCready, your top 5 as we look back through the field. There's Ricky Thornton Jr. in 6th, Spencer Hughes on your screen in 7th. Behind him, that's the 20 of Jimmy Owens, right now in 8th. Ricky Weiss alongside him in 9th, and rounding out the top 10, there's the black and green Best Performance Motorsports #1 of Tyler Erb.
See Ricky Weiss there, the right side of the spoiler has come off of that, apparently got in the wall. Here's the battle there, the 51 car, lap down, Larry Ferris. You see Chris Simpson and Tim McCready. And Jonathan Davenport, Dustin, heavy traffic as you see the battle continuing for 4th and 5th. Now Davenport's got to mess with some pretty good hot rods there out of turn number 2. This might be Bruning's chance, but he is way back. He's more than a half a straight away behind the Davenport ride of car 49.
Well, as we double it up for you at home, you can see the different grooves being used around this 3/8 mile racetrack. 2.1 seconds was the advantage a lap ago for Jonathan Davenport. We'll see if the back of the field slows him up. Meanwhile, that's a phenomenal battle on the right side of your screen for Fort as you see him go 3 wide. It's Simpson on the outside, McCready in the middle, RTJ on the bottom.
Well, they squeezed through there. They're still at 3 wide. Chris Simpson, Tim McCready, Ricky Thornton Jr. Down the back straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr. started back in 10th. And right now, bidding for a top 5. Right now, he runs in 5th. In fact, he will go to 4th. And here comes RTJ. So it's Davenport, Bruning, McCowan, Thornton to 4th, Simpson 5th. 6th is McCready, 7th is Hughes, 8th Weiss, 9th Owens, 10th runs Brandon Overton.
That's how they run, James. 24 laps to go as RTJ on the move now as he looks down to the inside of Dylan McCowan. That's a battle for 3rd on your screen. Again, you're not missing anything at the front of the field. There, actually, you just saw Tyler Bruning pop into your screen. These drivers race some 2.6 seconds back of the Lance Landers Motorsports 49 of Jonathan Davenport.
In this race, 45 laps in length, 23 laps down as Davenport continues to lead, but Bruning several car lengths back, and Ricky Thornton Jr. now on the bottom, Dustin. Here comes the 20 RTs, moved to 3rd around McCowan, and they're 3 wide back there, the lap car of Hilsebeck, and Ricky Thornton Jr. has gone from 10th to 2nd at the halfway mark.
Feel like I'm seeing double with Bruning and Hilsebeck there running side by side in their candy apple red Capital race cars. Ricky Thornton Jr., the runner-up 1 year ago in the Show Me 100, has worked his way from 10th to 2nd. But James, he's still 3.2 seconds back of your race leader, Jonathan Davenport, this time by 25 laps, scored 20 laps remaining in the Cowboy Classic.
Davenport right now behind the current Lucas Oil MLRA Rookie of the Year points leader. That is Tyler Stevens out of Searcy, Arkansas. Right now is about a straightaway behind is Ricky Thornton Jr. Battle back here. Bruning 3rd. As you see, McCready now in 39 goes to 4th around the youngster who started on the pole. Right now, green so far from the start. And Jonathan Davenport, who won here back in April, the Lucas Oil MLRA was the spring classic or the spring race. As they head out of turn number 2, the battle back here. Spencer Hughes trying to work up through there. He's up to 6th right now. Now he goes to 5th around McCowan.
Both of your winners in that Lucas Oil MLRA weekend here at Lucas Oil Speedway right now, running 1-2 with Jonathan Davenport, Ricky Thornton Jr. on your screen. That's the battle for 4th. Tim McCready has it. Spencer Hughes wants it. Spence trying to work by the 2-time and reigning series champion.
Spencer Hughes on the podium Saturday night at 34 Raceways. Ran in 3rd. Right now, Davenport continues to lead 2.9 seconds. Again, you're not missing anything up front. Spencer Hughes now working. They've really got a good hot rod here the last few races as he heads into turn number 1. McCready right now in that spot, but it's all Jonathan Davenport as he has cleared Tyler Stevens.
Yeah, now there's 3 lap cars. He's got a little bit of breathing room, does your race leader, Jonathan Davenport here, James, with 15 laps to go as we throw it to the drone for this good battle for the fourth position. Davenport's lead anywhere from 2.8 to 3.2 seconds right now. But he's got a little bit of breathing room, and he's got 3 lapped cars between himself and Ricky Thornton Jr.
Yeah, a couple of flat tires the last couple Lucas Oil races. He's down to 6th in the points. Again, this is non-championship points tonight, but it'll try to set him up for a good starting spot in the 31st Show Me 100 coming up on Saturday night. Again, we still have the tribute to Don and Billy Gibson, and it is all Davenport. Still has traffic as they head into turn number 1. Ricky Thornton Jr. has gone from 10th to 2nd, and without the help of a caution, and again, we get inside of 10 or less laps to go. I think it's 5 or less laps to go on a 45 lap where there'll be a single file restart. Well, no action in the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Pit. No Gorsuch Performance Solution caution.
Knock on wood. I tell you what, though, business might be picking up here near the front of the field very shortly. Your race leader, Jonathan Davenport, has got just a mess of cars there in front of him, and they're running side by side and even 3 wide at times. You got to wonder if he's trying not to get to that. And you see him actually push up the racetrack a little bit there, coming off the corner as he tries to adjust his line to maybe keep himself from getting to the back of the field. But just as we say that, Ricky Thornton Jr. able to gain about 6/10 that lap. He cuts the lead from 3 seconds down to 2.4. James, 11 to go.
It's going to be less than that as they come off of turn 4, trying to get around Earl Pearson Jr. What is it now, the deficit, Dustin?
Deficit this time by 1.8. It was 3.2. It was 3 seconds flat. Then it was 2.4. Now it's 1.8.
Davenport's got to be careful. Remember what happened to the Show Me 100 here a year ago? And he's got... and he slows down a little bit coming out of 4, and Ricky Thornton Jr. is there.
There he is, yes.
Here comes Thornton on the bottom. Now there'll be no lapped cars between 1st and 2nd as he clears Stevens. We got a battle here, 9 to go, Dustin.
No lap traffic between them momentarily as they put another lap on the 51 of Larry Ferris. Davenport trying to use that car as a pick between himself and Ricky Thornton Jr. this time by James. 8 laps to go. Here comes RTJ.
Sporting that Midwest Sheet Metal Orange spoiler. He is there down the back straightaway from 10th. Going for the lead. Davenport has been unchallenged this entire race. That was close. Will we have a new leader off of turn 4? And Davenport the crossover at the line. Half a car length. JD, 7 to go, Dustin. We got a race in Wheatland.
Yes, we do. I think Ricky Thornton Jr. thought about a major crossover right there and then thought a little better of it, trying to bide his time, but the sands are quickly running out of the hourglass. This time by 6 laps to go, and Davenport's able to put a couple car lengths on Ricky Thornton Jr. right there, but look at the lap traffic in front of your race leader.
Out of turn number 2 into turn 3. It's about 3 car lengths. He'll cut it to 2. Thornton goes down to the bottom. Now in heavy traffic, which way does Davenport go? Thornton working the bottom. Out of turn 4. 5 laps to go in the Cowboy Classic. Oh, man, he is there, Dustin.
Yes, he is. Ricky Thornton Jr. trying to pick his move. Where's it going to be? Is he able to go low? Right here, coming off turn number 4. James, 4 laps to go. He can't quite limbo and get low enough.
Cannot quite find enough grip now. They'll slide it into turn 2. Down the back straightaway behind the 111 of Max Blair. Thornton, which way is he going to go? Will he go to the outside? He's going to go to the bottom. He makes a run. They go side by side into 4, and Davenport will hold him off. They have 3 to go.
He got it a little too hot. It's going to cost him ground. Coming off the corner, RTJ has to build up a little more steam and try to get one last run. It's your race-long leader. Jonathan Davenport took the lead at the drop of the green flag, James, and now he's just 2 laps away, but Ricky Thornton is there.
Looking for 2nd series win of the season. They head into turn 1. Mike Strickle on the flag stand as Thornton will lose ground down the back straightaway. That might be all she wrote. Davenport trying to stay as far behind him, Max Blair, as he can. White flag, 1 to go in the Cowboy Classic.
Final time around for the driver of the Lance Landers Motorsports 49, Jonathan Davenport. Ricky Thornton Jr. right there, just a couple car lengths back as they head into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Davenport will stay on the bottom. He'll get it done. The winner of the 10th Annual Cowboy Classic is Superman Jonathan Davenport.
Ricky Thornton Jr. from 10th to 2nd. Dustin Tyler Bruning across the line in 3rd. 4th will be Tim McCready. 5th, Spencer Hughes. 6th, Dylan McCowan. 7th will be Chris Simpson. 8th, Devin Moran. 9th, Tyler Urban. 10th, Jimmy Owens. And we had a car spin on the final turn.
Yeah, and it was Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson spun over there on the final turn on the last lap, and that's a tough break for him. But your race winner in the Nutrient Ag Solutions ASC warranty, Lance Landers Motorsports Longhorn number 49, Superman Jonathan Davenport. He's going to go to the tech shed to make it official.